The next technique we're going to look at is Anvil, A, B, C, and D. Anvil is for a two-hand grab. Now what we're going to do is, we have learned in previous belts, what we want to release from is we want to release from the weakest part of the grips, which is the thumb. So in this case, we're going to pull the hands out straight to your shoulders in the shape of an anvil. So as they come back here on the A version, there's A through D, we're going to step back left, back knuckle the radial nerves as we step forward into a hard bow, into what we call a butterfly strike. They're basically two heel palms, fingers pointed away, one to either side of the rib cage. Okay, again, from here. Now, does it matter if you step back or left or right? No, I could step back right and do the exact same motion. It's kind of an irrelevant question because it doesn't affect the technique whatsoever. So from here, pull, back knuckle right into chamber as we step forward, double butterfly strike to either side of the sternum as we go into a hard bow. Now, A through D, or A through C, I should say, are all basically the same motion with minor variations. So one last time on A. Step back right or left, back knuckle, and heel palm. Tradition is to step back right. Last time. Clear, back knuckle right into the radial nerves as you pull into chamber, and using that same continuous motion without stopping, double heel palm to the solar plexus. Now the B version, same thing, but we want to back them off a little bit. Maybe they're too close. So we come in, front snap kick, rechamber, set down into our butterfly strikes. Okay, again on B. Step back, clear, kick, and butterfly strikes. Now the C version, C, if you're up against the wall, say like this. I don't have the room to step back without running into it. So C is step back into cat. In this case, we're going to step back left, draw to a right cat stance, front snap kick the groin, back them up just a bit, give us some room, then our double butterfly strikes to the solar plexus to back them up even further. That's A through C. Now the D, what if you can't release? Now there really shouldn't be any reason you can't if you do it properly, but for some reason, let's say you can't. Well, basically you just spread them and kick. Just spread the arms apart, don't fight it, open up a center line, and front snap kick the groin. Then usually from there, you can sometimes lead right into it. Okay, let's go through these from a different angle. The A version. Step back right, pull the arms against the thumb, right into shoulders, step forward as we double strike the back knuckles to the radial nerve, hard bow, double heel palm, or what's known as a butterfly strike. Okay, again on A. Clear, strike, palm strike, or butterfly strikes. B, same thing. And now we're going to add the front snap kick. Okay, again. Clear, strike, kick, rechamber, set, and butterfly strikes. C, we're up against the wall. Draw to cat, kick, rechamber, set, butterfly strikes. And D, can't get released for some reason, so we're just going to spread the arms and front snap kick the groin. Okay, from here, A, pull, back knuckle the radial nerve, step forward, butterfly strike. Try to keep that all one continuous motion so that we can use that continuous motion into the power of our hard bow. Last time for A, clear, step, and strike. B, same thing, but now we're going to add the front snap kick and strike. Now make sure you rechamber that kick, set it where you want it, and land into the strike so that you can develop the power that you need. Again, 1, clear, kick, rechamber, set down, and into the strike. C, draw to cat, kick, and strike. D, spread them and kick them. Okay? You can't get loose, so don't fight it. Don't spend time and energy fighting it. Just spread them, kick them, and then usually, like I said before, you can go on to the technique, but it's not required for the technique. That's Anvil A through D. It's like the old anvils that blacksmiths use, is the motion we're going to use. Now there again, we want to go against the thumbs, not the fingers, because we're never going to win. So what we're going to do is we're going to step back, pull the hands straight to our shoulders as we pull against those thumbs. The hands should release very easily. Here, that'll also put the hands where we want them to be. We're going to back fist right on top of the radial nerves as we draw our hands into chamber. Step forward, double butterfly strike to the floating rib cage, up and in as we go to hard bow. Again, we step back, pull the hands straight out, back knuckle through it, step through, and double heel palm or butterfly strikes is what they're called, up into the floating rib. One more time on A, because everything's pretty much the same as A. 1, clear, and strike. Okay, the B version. This time we're going to add a front snap kick. Maybe when you clear, the guy's too close to you, like this. So when we go to do this, we don't really have the room to step. So we want to back him off just a bit. So we're going to come in, clear the arms, kick him, he backs off, and we get in position for our strike. Again, on B, step back, clear the arms, kick the groin, land into a butterfly strike. Make sure you land into it and into a hard poke. One last time on B. Clear. Strike the radial nerves, kick the groin, double heel palm to the floating rib cage. C version. Okay, this time you're like up against the wall or you have people behind you, but whatever reason is, you don't have the room to step back. So we're going to draw the cat and do the same thing. Clear, kick, and drive. Okay, again. Now remember, when we step back, we're not taking a huge step back because we don't have the room. Otherwise, we would just step back. It's just a slight step, clear the arms, front snap, kick the groin, land into a butterfly strike. One more time on C. 1, clear, kick, and strike. D. D is designed for whatever reason you don't have the time, you can't get loose. For whatever reason though, you're having trouble making this work. So the easiest thing is even if they're as stiff arm as they can be, go ahead and stiff arm it. And I have trouble getting out. If you go against the shoulders, there's nothing they can do. You can't resist with the shoulder. So that's why we're just going to spread them and kick them, okay? So remember, if someone grabs you really tight on this and you can't seem to get loose, don't fight it. Just spread it and kick it. And that's Anvil A through D.